Joshua. This is how I learned to get to the level that I am playing lead guitar. This was taught to me by my teacher, Andy. First step is you have to know the fretboard. You have to know what every note is. You have to be able to play a note and know that this is an A and this is a E flat. I don't know it anymore. This is no longer my main instrument, and I'm tired and it's late. But that is what you have to do. The way to do that, step one is know your fretboard. Step two is know your major scale, the names of the notes, the theory. Step 1/2 is combining those two steps and start with the easiest scale, C major, no sharps, no flats, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Probably know that. Whatever version of the major scale, the C major scale that you're familiar with, comfortable with, start there. But what you need to do is play the scale and say the notes out loud. Slowly. Start very slow, like C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, A, G, F, E, D, C. Start in, and then once you're comfortable doing that, start going up and down the neck with that scale. Start E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, D, C, and then all the way back down. That's going to be really hard at first, especially going backwards. But you do it there, you move up 4 frets, you do it there, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all right, all the way through, all the strings, and move up till you get, and then, if you want to go past fret 12, that's up to you. And then go back down and do this for an hour a day at least. Doesn't have to be all at once. I would do it 10 minutes, 6 sessions throughout a day. It's very boring. It's not very fun at all. It's very hard to stick with it. 10 minutes was all I could take. If you can go longer, but don't force yourself. Once your mind starts drifting off and you find it very difficult to pay attention, this is no longer helping you. So that is going to help you learn the fretboard and the major scale. Once you're comfortable doing it in C, go up the circle of fifths, add 1 sharp, start at G. Then same thing, G, A, B, C. And once you get comfortable with G, go on to D, 2 sharps, then go on to A. By the time you get there, you're going to have a pretty good idea you're going to have a good mental map of the fretboard. And truthfully, once you've got the C major scale locked in, you can find every other note. Like if you know that you hit a note and you know that that's a D, then you know where D sharp is, you know where D flat is. And then while you're doing that, look up jam tracks on YouTube, look up backing tracks, or if you have a rhythm guitarist to play with or some other rhythm instrument, get together with them and just make up little melody lines and play and start picking out solos from musicians you like. Doesn't have to be guitar. In fact, if it's not guitar, that's really good. Actually, that's how people develop unique sounds and styles. Come on, you gonna come on? There she is. I know. And that's how you do it. It's gonna happen faster than you think. Before you know it, you're gonna be able to play nice little melodies off the top of your head and know exactly what notes you're playing. Once you are able to do that, then you start playing the changes. You do things like if you've got a backing track, that's C, F, and G. When you're playing, when the track is playing the C chord, start and end a phrase on a note that's in the chord. So start your phrase or start the measure on a C or an E or a G and end on a C or a G. Wherever else you want to go, that's going to add drama and tension, and then go back to C. And then when the band goes to F, then play an F, an A, or a C. Play whatever else you want, and go back to an F, A, or C. Start very, very simple to do this at first because it's a lot of stuff that your brain's got to keep track of. Just do 1-2 note phrases. I guess you have to have more. Yeah, it's got to be at least 2 notes, or then it's not really a phrase, is it? But there's videos I can send you of guys who, this one guy who teaches what they call lap steel. I don't call it that, but they call it that. But his methods are applicable to any kind of lead instrument. He's got some really good exercises I can send you. I don't remember his name right now. I have to search and get lucky to find him again. And then step 4, just do it a lot. Do it a lot. Do it all the time. Do as much as you possibly can. And step 5, join a band that is going to give you pressure to make you feel like you have to do this. You have to learn this song. You have to come up with something at least passable to play. And it's also going to force you to do it regularly. For me, that's a big thing. It's hard for me to make myself do something when I don't necessarily feel like doing something, but if somebody else is depending on me for something, then it's easier for me to do it. And also, music is just a communal thing. It's just part of being human. There's only so good that you can get by yourself in your bedroom. Play with other people is going to help you a lot. And that is how I got to the level that I'm at. Not that I'm great. I do things occasionally that I'm very, very proud of. I also fuck up a lot, and that's just part of it. I'm sure you know. That's what I can think of off the top of my head, and that's approximately what I told you in those voice messages that didn't send. And if you have any questions or need advice or encouragement or whatever, just let me know. And if you're not Joshua, same goes for you. This is still going to work for you even if you're not my friend Joshua, and you can still come to me with questions or whatever you need. If you need advice or if you need me to listen to something and give you my opinion, tell what I think you can be doing better. I may not be the best person to do that, but I am happy to be a person who will do that. All right, bye.